Welcome back, super viewers. On this edition of Nom Nom Galaxy, we're just going to go ahead and highlight some different training, excuse me. But in this edition, however, we're going to go ahead and focus on some of the advanced features like online multiplayer gameplay and also some of the various action moves that your Astral Worker can do. But before we get into the soup, so to speak, just an FYI to those slowly making our way onto most of, if not all of, the social media platforms. But for now, just go ahead and make sure that you like, follow, subscribe to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube even, obviously. But we'll go ahead and get those links into the video description if necessary. But let's go ahead and jump right into this. So we've seen this screen before here. Now, later in the game, we're going to reference the quick join option. So just go ahead and keep that in mind as we get to that. We'll go ahead and move forward to one of these different levels here. And we'll go on to this De Patina world. Right. Over to the launch stage. Alright, let's skip through these screens we've seen before. Oh. Now it looks like that on this stage there's already a pre-existing factory. So we'll go ahead and see what we got to do here. Now, like I said, we're going to focus here on multiplayer gameplay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in my buddy Zakta, and what you're going to want to do is hit the options button and open up the multiplayer option here with a square. It's going to ask you if you want to create a game, and obviously you're going to hit yes. And it's going to go through its form. Alright, now you've got two different options here for your game. You can either select to have it open, which will allow any online player to use that quick join option to just randomly join your game, or you can choose a private option, which would require your friends to be invited. And as you can see, it leaves the room for a maximum of 4 players to join your game, I guess. So we'll go ahead and set that up. All right, and just going over the friends list, we'll bring him in here.
Am I being broadcasted?
You will be, yep. Alright,
okay.
So...
There might be some background noise. It's up to you if you want to take me off the broadcast or not. If you don't
that's
mind,
alright.
I don't care either. Okay.
That's alright. Alright, great. So once he's in that, we'll just confirm. Was let's see, I don't think it went. I don't think it took. So we'll try it one more time here. Then we'll go ahead and hit continue. Continue. Any luck with the...
Give me 1 second, I'll be in.
Sure.
It throws me in on join. I'm gonna have to quit my game and come right back. So
Got
I'll
it.
be in a second.
Alright, no problem. Now, while we're waiting for the multiplayer to kind of catch up here, we're gonna... Let's see, we'll go ahead and we'll open up our shopping menu.
Could you send me another invite, please?
Yep, sure thing.
I know what's going on with my internet today. It's been a little...
It's all good. Oh, and then there you go. You'll get a confirmation that shows that a player is joining. Now, while that's being connected, you're going to notice that it's going to be a little bit laggy. One thing to note, it does lag a little bit, so you know, if you're the kind of person that gets frustrated by that, you know, you're either just going to have to play solo, unfortunately, or just kind of bear with the lag. You know, one thing that's really great about this game is that it may not have necessarily been designed with the intent to be a multiplayer game, but to really get the full enjoyment out of it, you really kind of do want to have at least one other player in there. Certainly there's a lot of grinding involved. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of grinding involved, you know, and with that second player, you know, you guys can really kind of tackle the various ingredients that are kind of growing here.
There's a lot of good stuff growing over here to our left if we want to start building out this way.
That sounds like
I'll let you place the factory pieces at the beginning. You seem to have a better hold on that.
So good. I think we're gonna start off with some conveyor belts just to help with that. I'm gonna.
Do you have? Should I build? I'm gonna build a few more soup machines over this way.
Yeah, go for it. Now,
oh, we don't have enough matter yet. I'll go down and get some.
It's actually a great point. One thing to note, the matter and those coins, that once you join the multiplayer, that becomes a kind of like a collective pot, so to speak. So, you know, the more players you have, obviously up to 4, you know, you can have one guy kind of like working on matter collection, one person doing ingredients and building, you know, so you can kind of you know, kind of delegate those if you want, or split up those tasks and kind of tackle the 100% marketplace goal endeavor. But in the shop here, as you progress, you'll get additional helpers or tools to be able to improve the efficiency of your task and of your factory. You know, you've got Freddy here who will work with ingredients. You've got Travis who will send soup cans up, and then recently we just acquired Ben and Clarence. You know, and he'll replant those ingredients that weren't harvested and weren't collected, and Clarence will actually go ahead and do a lot of the harvesting and chopping of those ingredients for you. So it really helps to improve on those automated features. Another thing to note about the multiplayer function is that each time, you know, if you're planning on you know, doing a long haul with a number of people, you do need to reset the multiplayer gaming mode each time you start a new level. So keep that in mind. It's not like other games where the multiplayer team is set and just kind of sticks with you as you progress through the PvP environment or whatever, you know, you may be doing. It does need to be recreated and reset each time. So we'll go ahead and do that. For just a little bit, we'll kind of get set up here. Send up some of these soup cans.
We did all right for our first day.
Who's this guy? Now this blue guy seems to be, he might be a defense bot of some sort. We're not quite sure just yet, but as that information becomes available, we'll, you know, be sure to let you all know and kind of update you on that feature. Let's see, we'll go into our shop and see who we can have. Let's get another Charles and Charlie combo in here. Help with some of this automation. probably use a couple more rockets. We've got...
Yeah, I'm building some rockets right now. Where is this? Oh, right here, super rocket. Got it. Okay. How many rockets do we have?
currently,
yeah,
such a
should I
good...
build 2 more?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because we're probably going to be pumping out quite a few soup cans now. Let's see here. We'll give this a switch. We'll get these
What is this blue robot?
Yeah, that was... I was just mentioning that. I think those blue robots there with the
plants.
swords. I want to say those are...
There actually is a way to make the harvesting aspect more automated.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the last planet that we, I guess, conquered, we got these 2 new bots, these new soup bots, which we'll probably be able to make use of here in this planet. Just get these conveyor belts going. Conveyor belts, you know, certainly if you can get those set up right, they can certainly do a lot of the transporting for you. Obviously makes things a lot easier and more efficient to handle. Oh, whoops. Alright.
I'm gonna go hunt for some more matter.
Yeah, that'd be good. I just kind of sunk our ship a little bit. Didn't realize we didn't have any matter banked.
I'm worried about jumping down in the water. I don't see a way to get back up that easily.
You should just be able to... I think you can build a ladder coming up from the water. So otherwise you could just die and it'll reset you back to the office.
Oh, nice.
Impatient man's reset.
I just drained the water, I think. Maybe how far it goes down.
One other thing to mention to those interested in kind of keeping track on the inventory, it might be a little hard to see initially. We'll get that back here. You'll notice you have these, in a lot of these construction menu items, you'll see like a green X with a number next to it. That's an indication of how many of that item you currently have in your factory. So in this screen we have 4 shot towers, 4 Charlie and Charles bots there, and 0 of the rest, and it'll give you that number basically on just about any item you know, in the construction menu, so you can kind of keep an eye on what it is that you've got going on in your factory. It looks like we need to build a generator, so we'll go ahead and
I'm having a hard time finding things.
find a place
There's a
for
whole
that.
pool of water below us that's making it difficult to search.
Huh. Oh, danger's coming in. Any luck with the matter, or is the water kind of in the
I
way?
haven't had any luck.
I think we've got some over here.
We're also under attack right now.
Yep. Ooh. There's a bunch of matter over on my side if you want to come back.
These enemies shoot at us too.
Hopefully the...
I just died. They just killed me.
Nice.
Oh, they're taking all my money too.
What? So obviously, as you guys can see, the enemies do get stronger, and obviously more capable as the planets progress. So that's certainly something to be mindful of going forward. Let's look for... Cool. Now, getting into some of the various combos and advanced moves that your Astro Worker can do. You know, there's a number of sprinting features and a number of different punching and things like that, you know, based on the gameplay environment, whether that's in the air, the water, if you're on land. So, you know, that's something that you'll want to be mindful of when you're trying to obviously fight off the enemies, maybe move some of the ground, harvest, ingredients, different things like that.
I just learned that if you if you click the right stick in while you're sawing, it holds the saw out.
Oh, nice. Alright.
I found a lot of matter. I'm getting it right now.
Fantastic. We're gonna need that at some point, I'm sure. As you can see, I'm just trying to get back to the surface with the crystal. Oop. And I died due to no oxygen. That was...
Yeah, I'm making my way back to try and not suffocate right now.
Yeah, that's key. When you're going down deeper, as you know, we had talked briefly about on the first post-training video that we published. We talked about, you know, making sure that you have plenty of oxygen to do what it is you're needing to do. Otherwise, obviously, as you just saw, you kind of die. You know, not to mention the advanced Astro Worker combo moves, things like the, you know, the charge punch, the uppercuts, smackdowns, various things like that. Those do take up some of that oxygen and will leave your Astro Worker winded if you don't, you know, plan accordingly necessarily. So certainly keep that in mind. when choosing whether or not to use these different things. You can access those combo lists from the settings menu. You know, so if that's something that you want to keep close by, you know, you have it necessarily without having to write it all down. Get this up to the top here.
Oh no. Big cave-in. I hope that didn't cause any problems.
That's alright. It's nothing that can't be fixed. Looks like we've got a lot of these failed rockets here. Probably due to that last attack. Ooh.
Oh. The movement in this game pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah, that happens.
Just lost all my monies again. The falling is the big problem. Like the clipping to the ladders is the biggest problem I have with this game.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
Sure.
that's you know, and that brings up another great point. You know, a lot of those moves that we were just talking about, which can be done in the air. You know, keep in mind that your astral worker is subject to falling damage. So if you fall from too much, from too high, or you build a ladder too high, and you know you fall, you know that does, you know you're going to lose some health on that. And if you don't have enough health to sustain that fall, certainly that's gonna, you know, you're gonna die. Your guy's gonna get reset, you know, and you may lose a decent portion of those coins or matter that you may have collected either recently or just over time. So certainly keep that in mind, viewers, as you're progressing through the game, either on multiplayer mode or even on single player mode. It really doesn't matter. It's just one of those inherent features of the gameplay, as you can just see. I have to excuse that furry noisemaker. Want to try and implement clearance here so that our viewers can kind of see what it does and how it operates, but it doesn't really seem like there's much of halfway decent place to do that. One of the
My
what's up?
I would say my biggest problem with the functions in this game is if you're on a ladder when the day ends, when the day starts again, you are on falling. It's a good thing to keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's a great thing to bring up, folks. You know, watch out for when that day ends. You have a little meter at the bottom of the screen there. You know, and basically you're watching. You know, you can watch that to see just where you are in the day. That little red dot, you know, it does move from the left to the right. Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory, but as it gets closer to that moon icon is really what you want to watch out for in terms of getting to the end. So if it's starting to get to the end and you're in a position where, you know, as my buddy just said, as you know, if you're on a ladder, and you don't want to kind of get caught in that kind of situation where it's going to throw you off and kill you, you know, make sure you get to level ground. So, you know, certainly keep that in mind.
Yeah, or you can catch yourself by pressing up immediately when you start, and then when the day starts. But it's easy to take fall damage right off the bat that way.
Yep, absolutely. We'll move right along here. Keep doing that. Oh my god.
Is there a way that you could build a tunnel down to under where the main factory is? Because I have ingredients that are smack dab under the factory that I can't pick up somehow.
Yeah, let me, oh. Yep, there's a little blue guy, everyone. He is a defense bot, so he is going to town on these rather obnoxious and scary looking soup creatures. Let's see. Would it be easier to... you know what? I think we can do this. We can make this work. Hold on.
The ingredients are right under the spawning station, and I have some in both directions as well.
That's alright. Just bear with me, I'm getting there.
Yep.
What the? Oh, that's you. Okay. Some of these we planted here. Were you able to get those ingredients up, or did you still need the...
Oh no, I'm still trying. I just got him. I had to destroy something that I put on, so I'm coming over to you right now.
Oh.
there's actually a lot of snow, like more in Canada. Like
I'm throwing ingredients up the.
Yeah, that's good. There's Charles and Charlie up there, so they'll just throw it on the conveyor belt and it'll just kind of roll across to the main factory here.
that's what I'm saying because they get a lot of snow there, and we could take it's a little above the dust, but there's other different stuff in this area. No, that's just yeah. It's probably like a 5 to 7 hour drive.
I'm just gonna build another escalator here. Belt. Escalator. If you hold the L2 down, you'll sprint. You know, something to be mindful of. Sometimes his little walking can be a little slow. You get it. Player mode. Still not sure if you can do it in single player mode, but if you hold down both the L1 and the R1 don't seem to be doing it, so I take that back. My apologies. So it may just end up being in single player mode, but it'll actually pan out for a larger kind of overview of your factory and kind of give you some brief statistics on how you're doing, factory size, revenue, that kind of thing. So I want to keep that in mind. And, I need to borrow this guy.
I'm
Cool. Oh, nope. Come on, guys. So now we got that going. Ingredients coming out from some of that ground that just fell on me, or near me rather. I really want those little noodle things. We'll get to them real quick.
Yeah, totally. Alright.
Mom has an Xbox One for no reason. I hate her so much. Went to her house, she has an Xbox One, a bunch of games. She said it's for like my older brother and my sister, and they don't want it.
What?
I want it so bad. They don't use it at all. It just sits there.
Is your dude gonna come here or you have to go actually?
I think he's gonna come.
Excellent.
I think that's
Yeah, it's like no worries at all. I was just curious.
definitely.
Just
I
get
know you want some
angry.
So, my tax return should be coming in soon. Should be getting it.
I need this day to end, that way I can get some more robots. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, we're hurting for some robots.
Even if I don't like, even if I like pay you half, I'll pay you like all of it. You know what I mean? Little
Yeah.
little, like I don't want to take it. You
It's
know what I
just
mean?
my thing is like, I can't get it fixed until I pay my dad's on
That's the problem.
the thing is like, sometimes my dad's like weird like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll make me do one stuff and stress out, and I'll be like, you know what? I'll help you out.
Yeah.
So like, I should honestly, with my paycheck next week,
Yeah, that's
I'll be fine. But that's the thing, yeah, it's like,
That's like
I don't want to be totally broke.
because of me. My
Yeah.
mistake. That's like I will try to get as much as I can.
Yeah.
Like, you know, 4 or 5 days.
Alright, cool. Now we can build us some more soup machines, because we need those.
Just ignore that.
Great. We got more, those alien dude things coming at us. That'll be helpful. Totally being sarcastic there, don't mind me.
Do these robots throw things onto the conveyor belt?
Yeah, if you place them all right, they will, they'll throw things onto the conveyor belt, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah, we had a super backup over here for a minute, but, we lost
Oh, they're
that
all
little-
over here.
All the bad guys?
Yep.
Alright, I'm on the way. There, and, wow, they're really coming at us, huh?
It's like part of the food. You know how like a clock means that food.
It's just a regular standalone game they gave away on PlayStation Plus. Yeah. Oh no.
Alright, cool.
No, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just start playing. You just collect like these ingredients, and you put them in the soup machine, make soup,
That's so weird.
and then after like the day is over, like it affects about those games where you're just like, kind of, but it's more like mindlessly addicting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But it's more boring. I don't know. It's one of those games where you're just like, why am I still playing this?
Yeah, but you play it though.
Exactly.
There's something
It's like how we're still friends with Colton.
There's something there. You know what it is.
We need to get some. We need to start selling some cans, cause.
Yeah, I'm throwing a bunch of ingredients down towards the thing. I just can't. Is everything working well over there?
Yeah, everything is still working. It's just we don't have a lot of like robots in the factory, so there's only one because I had to spread them out. But and he's obviously not going this far. What the hell? We can drop one in here. We can drop two in here. What? Oh, okay. You know what we need? I know what we need. That's the problem.
And I guess he went to Philly and he got involved in some drug deals and he came to
Okay. We need one of these.
And his house didn't get raided, but he didn't go back there because he knew that they might, be waiting for him. So he had like 10 grand in his house. He had to just take it.
Honestly, it's probably better off. It's Evan's brother. Evan Goodman, the kid who plays Joy. Yeah, we know it's his brother in that clip.
Time.
She's real low, so it's easy to
Just an FYI, we're low on the energy, so I'm trying to get down to this crystal unless you have a closer one to you.
I mean, like, if we get back to this point, I'm not in a big rush.
I'm still here with the best.
Obviously, the sooner the better.
I just want oil, so I want to go to this back.
Yeah, I think the honey's behind that Christmas bag.
Are the ingredients that I'm making reaching the...
No, we ran out of energy, so I had to build a generator, and that's the biggest problem is that we're not
There's actually
Alright, cool.
sounds just like slime.
Well, you got that bug, you're like.
Yeah, like the dude next to me is like I don't even, I don't even know. So I like block the vision. I'm trying to get my password.
No, because you're not supposed to be free if you're a resident.
Oh, okay.
Can anybody go there or just
Anyone can go there with the ID. You just gotta go with your ID, and you can get a card, a library card, or you can just go in as a guest.
So you don't have to be a resident to stay?
No, I don't. Membership is like a cappuccino. I don't know how that works. I think it's like a year. So that's why it's like $1. That's it.
I still have my library card. So I want to go back and use it because the library in Norman uses the passes for like the boss music and stuff. I think it's like $7 for the pass. Look, I don't know if I can still use my cards like this. I didn't use it. Odds are I probably stole it. Probably like $1,000.
Dude, I have friends who go like so much that they never could did not return the books.
Usually they're pretty cool. One time I looked at their fucking like leave.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
That was bad.
I would never do that. Library book.
Like I'll buy you 10 of these books. And I'll still be less.
For real.
So there's actually this cool website where it's like you share books with people. All you have to do is take books. Yeah. But also like Daphne Street and it's insane.
Did that again.
Oh.
That's about it, guys. There you have it, multiplayer, some advanced combos. We're gonna go ahead and end this broadcast for now. Check back later for some Destiny, maybe some Iron Banner. Again, make sure you like, subscribe. I can't even speak. Follow us on Twitter. As we expand onto other platforms, we'll let you know. Check in the description box for any links or tidbits on more content coming out, and have a good weekend. Thanks for watching.